Ladies and gentlemen, Shirai Ryu and Lin Kuei, my name is Ross Parker, and we are here for another episode of Who Asked You for this reaction, where we take a look at new movie trailers, give our initial reactions, and break down our thoughts on the trailers. I'm joined here by my co-hosts, Caleb LaChapelle and Alec McBride. Guys, we're here to check out the new trailer for Mortal Kombat. Not just any trailer, the Red Band trailer, which I feel like you kind of need to do for a Mortal Kombat movie.
Have to. Absolutely have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys think about this? Are you excited for this movie, or are you just more curious to see what happens?
I'm excited because I haven't seen many good Mortal Kombat movies.
We haven't seen many good video game movies.
Yeah, I mean, there's never been a good video game movie.
I know I'm a massive Mortal Kombat junkie. You guys know I play online competitively, so I'm excited for this. I'm just curious how this is all going to run.
I couldn't care less about the Mortal Kombat part of it. Like, if I'm gonna see ninjas tear each other's spines out, I'm all for that.
I mean, yeah.
Right. All right.
It's really hard to make a movie with a fight tournament process.
Yeah.
I think the most successful one I've seen is Pokemon, the first movie.
Yeah.
And that was the only one.
That and like Detective Pikachu.
There was only one scene.
Detective Pikachu was so good. Sorry, we don't need to get off on that, but that might be coming up in the podcast now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Continue.
So
Mortal Kombat.
So without any further ado, without any further tangents, let's get ready for some combat. Sorry, I had to do it.
This is why we have low ratings, Ross. This is why we have low ratings.
There we go. Unpause.
2 minutes and 30 seconds of pure spinal fluid.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there,
that was sick.
That's Jax and Sub-Zero.
Oh.
That's how he gets the cybernetic arm.
Wow.
It had the same marking you do, Cole. It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
So that's not accurate how Jax gets his male arm in the games, but whatever, let's roll with it. I love it.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the
Wait, so is Scorpion the good guy?
I don't know.
Of champions.
References to a tournament of champions.
I think it's an invitation.
Oh.
For something known.
That's Scorpion.
Oh.
That was sick.
Man.
Okay.
Sting.
I'm Sonya.
Sonya Blade.
Sonya Blade.
King, but whatever.
Kang.
Jax.
Oh, Tano.
Kung Lao.
The fate of Earth
Read
is
it.
in our hands.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground,
Scorpion looks so sick.
Oh, Melina.
kill them.
Shao Kahn.
I know none of the names you guys are saying, but all these people look sick as fuck. Who the fuck is that?
That was my favorite one. Can something? I can't remember.
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. No. The one with four arms.
The big forearm motherfucker?
Oh, the forearm guy. My bad.
It'll come to you. Oh, this looks like a fatality.
Yeah, that very much looked like a fatality, except for he didn't die.
Get over there. What? No Johnny Cage?
Oh yeah, we got something else.
Oh.
You fucking beauty.
Oh, okay.
Day 6.
Dude.
No Johnny Cage. I didn't see him in there once.
Okay, who's the big forearm motherfucker? Because I'm rooting for that guy. That guy was sick.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember his name either.
I
Looks like
can't
a
remember his
dragon.
name. I know who you're thinking about. I just can't remember his name. But guys, what do we think? I think we're all pretty excited about this.
It
Yeah, I
looks
mean,
amazing.
I'm
Looks
super
way better
excited to
than
see all that action. I hope there's
Goro.
something behind all that action, but
I guess.
Plots. Plots. Who needs a plot?
yeah.
Just give us ninjas ripping each other's heads off. I guess this the end
Fair.
kind of answered it, but I was gonna ask, are we gonna get fatalities? But it seems
Yep,
like
nope,
that's
we
a
are.
big
Yep, that seemed real, very fatal. First of all, forearm character is named Goro.
Okay. Goro's my guy. I know nothing about him. Goro's my guy.
There's like 2 of them in Mortal Kombat. There's one that looks like Goro, and then there's another one that has
There's
like
a-
cheetah print.
Well, there's a female one.
Then there's female Goro. I don't know her name.
Interesting.
Yep.
Oh man. In terms of plot, we kind of got it loosely alluded to of a tournament of champions. Do we think it'll be anything deeper than that?
I hope not. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. They're not gonna make some like sweeping commentary on anything. Just give us fucking ninjas tearing each other's throats out. That's all I want.
Alec, what about you? You think there's gonna be any big plot twists in a video game movie?
So I think there might be some sort of plot twist of like characters, but ultimately this kind of looks like it's going to be a routine like origin story for not Ryu. Who's it? Who's the main character from Mortal Kombat?
Street Fighter.
I know it was Street Fighter. I was like, it's not Ryu.
New video game fighting multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's definitely going to be an origin story for one character, and Mortal Kombat has dealt with multiple universes colliding. So I think it's going to be that. It's just going to be the introduction to the tournament, and there's going to be a bigger bad, I think, afterwards. They're going to try to make this a franchise, and they're going to try to mix everything in like they do with the video games as well, because
That's the name of the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what they're still doing with the video game. So
Who
DC versus Mortal
is
Kombat.
yeah.
I was gonna say, who has the rights to Mortal Kombat? Who
What
are
the
they
video
like?
games or the movies?
Both.
The video game is Insomniac.
Really?
I think. Wait, is it?
Google.
I'm actually gonna look this up.
Who has the movie? Who's
I am.
making the movie? Like, I'm just trying to think about what character crossovers we're gonna get.
Publisher
have
is
to
Warner
look
Brother
at it.
Interactive. Oh, my bad. NetherRealm. Why did I confuse that with Insomniac?
It's Warner Brother though.
It
Warner owns.
Brother is the publisher.
We could get some DC characters in there.
I mean, they'll probably in this first one just go and set it up like just as a regular movie. And if it does well enough, and if the Snyder Cut does well enough, and if the Batman does well enough, then maybe it's a possibility. But I think right now we're just gonna get a standard video game.
Yeah,
movie.
Warner, owned by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So yeah, it's Warner Brothers IP.
Gotcha.
So
I mean,
yeah,
it'd be sick if we got somebody like the Joker in there though.
It
I
would
think
be dope.
those IPs are open and up for grabs. So I would dig it if like a Batman, Wonder Woman comes in.
Bob, I would want it to be the Bob Pattinson Batman, like, cause that one looks darker.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Or bring back
Batfleck's
like the
pretty
Christian.
dark.
Batfleck is pretty. Batfleck kills people. You could give Batfleck a fatality.
True.
For sure. For sure.
True.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Last question I got. So, Scorpion and Sub-Zero is one of the most famous rivalries in all of video games. In the video games, it's back and forth of who's the bad guy, who's the good guy, all that jazz. In terms of the movie, where do we kind of think, like, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, who's working for what? What do you think?
Based on that trailer, my guess is Sub-Zero's the bad guy, Scorpion's the good guy they're bringing out of retirement.
Yeah, definitely looks like they're bringing the old mage out of retirement. The 4 young, new up-and-comers will meet this older character, and then there's a big bad that they must go take down. And the hand of the big bad happens to be related to the older person in some way, shape, or form. That's basically, I think, how it's going to
it's storytelling.
It's storytelling.
Yeah,
to
it's
a
storytelling.
T.
And I think I'm in the same boat as you two. It seems like Scorpion is going to be a good guy, which it does play into some bits of the video game. So I'm excited for it. And also the actor that plays him, I got his name right here. I'm probably going to butcher this, so I apologize if you ever watched this. Hiroyuki Sanada. He was in The Wolverine and also The Last Samurai.
Oh, okay. In.
I'm a big fan of his, so I'm excited. I think I think the only casting where when I saw it, I raised a little bit of question marks was Raiden. Raiden, the guy who played, at least the little bit I saw, he kind of looked like a little baby. playing the God of Thunder?
I don't know who Raiden is, so that is a tough one for me to answer.
Think Thor, but different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lightning guy,
It's
got it.
Thor.
It's got a
Lightning guy.
Thunder, but less
Lightning
golden
guy.
retriever, more stoicism.
That's just
more
it.
stoic.
That's literally just it. Lightning guy. So
Yeah.
Got you.
any last minute thoughts on this, guys, before we peace out?
Dude, I'm really bummed that we're having all these trailer reactions to movies I won't be able to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough for you.
Yeah, like all
That's
these
gonna be brutal for you.
like I get so much more excited for these movies that I'm actually invested with these trailer reactions, and then I remember I'm like, oh, that's between the time period where I won't be watching any content whatsoever.
yeah.
Sad.
Sad
Caleb?
boy hours.
Sad boy hours.
No, I think I'm good. I'm excited. I have nothing. I had no idea what was going on in that entire trailer, and I was entertained throughout the entire thing. So if they can do that for 90 minutes, totally in.
Yeah, action.
I'm the same boat. I have such a low expectation for video game movies that I went into this loving Mortal Kombat, but had low expectations for the trailers, and it cleared that. So I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got nothing else. We'll wrap this up. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Who Asked You for this reaction. Keep checking us out on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. My name is Ross Parker. That is rparker209. Caleb is Lashapek, and Alec is Alec_M.
One.
1_M1. And then we got the podcast handle at Who Asked You, the letter U pod. Follow wherever you get your social media intake. Thank you all so much. Take care.
Have a great week,
Love you
everybody.
guys.